You've seen people walk through absolute chaos with complete calm. Meanwhile, others spiral into a full-blown panic over a single unanswered text message. Maintaining that level of composure requires an active mental framework. It is a set of learned behaviors rather than an innate personality trait. Right now, your brain is likely running on a default operating system designed to manufacture suffering. It takes minor, everyday events and spins them into unnecessary drama. There is an operational manual designed to rewrite this programming. It comes from a book called The Four Agreements, and it provides a set of rules to override those destructive factory settings. To stop the drama, we must identify the 3 specific ways our minds actively create friction and apply a new behavioral rule to each one. The first mechanism of manufactured drama is casual projection. We routinely take our own internal stress and project it onto others through our words. Imagine a mother returning home after an exhausting day at work. She has a pounding headache. Her young daughter is singing loudly, full of joy. In a moment of pure exhaustion, the mother snaps and tells the child she has an ugly voice and needs to shut up. The child's voice isn't ugly, but she believes the statement. She internalizes it, becomes shy, and stops singing for the rest of her life. Words act as seeds, and human minds are fertile ground. When a concept takes root, it grows and can distort the surrounding environment into a permanent reality. This happens internally, too. Repeating phrases like, "I always mess this up," or participating in gossip plants self-sabotaging seeds that warp your own perception of the world. Applying the first agreement, be careful with your words, stops the process of planting these weeds in your mind and the minds of those around you. The second mechanism of drama happens when we voluntarily eat other people's emotional garbage by taking their words personally. When someone hurls an insult at us or even showers us with excessive praise, we tend to assume their words are an objective assessment of who we are. The reality is that people are reacting to their own bad days, private narratives, and internal wounds. Their reaction is a reflection of their own state, not yours. Think of these words as a form of emotional poison. If you reject the premise, the poison simply bounces off. But if you believe it, the concept sinks in and becomes yours. Mastering the second agreement, don't take anything personally, creates a buffer between your internal state and the emotional volatility of the rest of the world. The third mechanism is inventing pain out of thin air by filling informational voids with worst-case scenarios. Consider a husband glancing at his phone and smiling. His wife sees this and, instead of asking him about it, constructs a narrative of infidelity. We build fictional movies in our heads based on missing information. We then react to that fiction with genuine anger and treat it as absolute fact. This habit scales up. You might assume a cousin who stays home is lazy, when in reality they're running a successful remote business. Because you haven't asked for the facts, you spread the assumption to others. Applying the third agreement, don't make assumptions, replaces those mental movies with clarifying questions, which leaves no room for the brain to invent a crisis. Maintaining absolute perfection with these rules is impossible. You are human. You will get tired, participate in gossip, or take something personally. The fourth agreement, always do your best, is what makes the first 3 sustainable. It is the rule that prevents the entire system from collapsing during the moments you fail to meet the other standards. This rule relies on one specific understanding. Your best is not a static, fixed target. This bar chart shows total capacity fluctuating across different days. On an exhausted, sick day where you only have 30% capacity, giving that full 30% means your effort bar rises to match your limit. That is a success. Doing your best requires strictly avoiding overexertion to prevent burnout. It means disconnecting effort from external rewards and simply giving what you can, no more, no less. To do your best today, you must drop the weight of yesterday's failures. Old regrets drain your energy, so staying in the present moment is a requirement for the system to work. By applying your honest effort to these mental habits, the psychological noise will steadily fade. Over time, you become the person who can walk through the chaos of life unbothered.